What's up, guys? It's StrikerHero Camo, and to kind of celebrate the release of Skylanders Academy Season 2, I am going to put out a quick video about my top 10 Skylanders I want to see in Skylanders Academy. Now, I already watched Season 2, and these characters I double checked, they are not in it. And these are more now for Season 3. Um, Characters that might come next year. These are the characters I want in Season 3, basically, of Skylanders Academy. So, Season 2 is very good. To give a short, review, or statement about it, Season 2 is very great. Better, of course, than Season 1, because usually, no matter if it's a TV show or movie, for some reason the second one's always better. But I don't know. But you can kind of invest more into the characters. We got Cinder and Sprocket and Genie joining the crew, as you can see right on the screen right here. I got a little picture going on. But I just wanted to say that. So let's get into the video, and let me know what you guys' thoughts on Skylanders Academy, as well as some of your favorite Skylanders that you want to see in Academy. So this is not going in order, but this is the top 10. So Gilgrunt, I would definitely want to see him because he's like kind of best friends with Spyro and Trigger Happy, and it's like, why isn't Gilgrunt like, he's not underrated whatsoever, but he just hasn't appeared yet in Skylanders Academy, and maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe they're just not ready to put him into the storyline yet, or maybe he's there but just hasn't shown up in an episode. Maybe Spyro already knows who Gilgrunt is, so and so. But yeah, they've been like best friends or something, and because they came in the first Skylanders Sparrows Adventure starter pack for the consoles. You had Trigger Happy, Spyro, and Gilgrunt, and Stealth Elf and stuff like that. And all of them are in here besides Gilgrunt, and that's kind of interesting because Gilgrunt, you see him everywhere. He's a staple, kind of like Spyro and Eruptor, and he's not in here. The second one is Pinata, because Pinata is a cool, wacky character, and I really treat him as a Magic Doom Waiter because we didn't have any Magic Doom Waiters in Trap Team, and to get a figure of him kind of really pushed that further because we saw mainly all of the civilian sensors we had this year were figures. They were all Doom Raiders, so you know I have that feeling that maybe Pinata um is a magic Doom Raider, but people are telling me that Pinata isn't a Doom Raider, but in my mind he is, but he hasn't been in Academy, and I think he would be really cool having him interact with Golden Queen in an episode or something like that. I can see it. Maybe, hopefully Season 3. The next one is Terrafin. Terrafin is a no-brainer. He was one of my favorite characters, or my favorite Earth characters in Spyro's Adventure, because I was more for those characters with the brawling attacks, so, and plus his personality is really cool, and could you imagine, having his dig ability fighting, some of the characters in Skylanders Academy. The next one is Punk Shock. For some reason, I was just when I was making this video, I didn't. Punk Shock might be, not really that important to put in right away in Skylanders Academy, and of course they can't put everyone's favorite Skylander in Academy yet. I mean, because there would be too much work in one season. But I bet if they ever had maybe 4 already working on Season 4 and 5, hopefully there's a chance for some of these characters. But Punk Shock, why I think she's really important to be in a 3rd season, because she just, we need more water characters. We only have Chill and Snapshot and Kingpin, but we don't really see Kingpin that much in Season 1. It was only one episode, and Chill, we've seen her in a couple, but she didn't have a big dialogue. But Punk Shock could be one of those characters who can come in for an episode and do some cool dialogue, put her in the show, she'll be kind of like a more serious character, more laid back character, but kind of Sprocket that we just got in Season 2. She'll be kind of like Sprocket, a little bit. Pretty cool character. Drobot, definitely, because when you think back in Spyro's Adventure, give some dragons more. They're starting to add more dragons. So like they added Cinder and they added well, that's pretty much it. I think in terms of Spyro, Cinder, yeah. Don't want to give any season 2 spoilers, but yeah, those are the dragons that are in there. But I don't want to spoil the rest for you guys. So the next one is hot dog. Everyone wants hot dog or funny bone in here because I don't think they would have that much dialogue, but you know, if they were in season 3, but you know, it would be cool having him in it, have him as its own one episode. That's what they've been doing because there's just too many Skylanders. They've been, you can see the kind of like each episode they're kind of giving one Skylander its own episode. So I think that's really cool. Countdown. I think he could have some really good scenes in Academy because he's kind of like those characters, like, you know, he would be like one of those characters like Pop Fizz, definitely. He was all crazy and stuff. Opter, who has a temper, and Countdown kind of would have a temper too because he is a big walking time bomb. So, you know, I think he would be like Pinata, really, really cool, creative, wacky characters. I try to choose the most creative Skylanders so they can. Those are the kind of characters I want in Academy. That's why I picked Countdown. Not because he's one of my favorite Skylanders by all means, but you know, I just feel like these are characters I more feel that would be in Academy, not just my favorites. Characters I really want to, you know, discover more in their character design and just have a good feel for them. Rattleshake, good character. We need some more Swap Force characters. We don't have any sort of Swap Force characters, but it would be cool to bring some in. Rattleshake would definitely be one. Same with Hoot Loop. Hoot Loop it just seems like Hoot Loop would help the Skylanders, you know, in battle, or just have good wisdom, you know, good like conversations with Hoot Loop. It would be cool to see him talking to Spyro, and I could see him interacting with all the characters we have in Academy right now very well. He would fit in really well. In any episode, maybe give him his own episode. Probably come in for a few episodes with like Cinder and Sprocket in season 2. I can see that, but season 3 would be probably Hoot Loop's time to shine. Reference to Spotlight. But of course, Camo, I really want him to be in because he's actually my favorite Skylander. But to be honest, I don't know what they could do with Camo. I don't know if he would get his own episode. He doesn't. I like Camo so much, trust me, but I don't think, you know, I think there's a reason why he hasn't gotten his own episode yet, or even in Academy. But they are bringing more dragons back for sure, like Cinder. But I just think he would be one of those characters in the background that doesn't have much dialogue for some reason. Although I really want his own episode, and you know, talking about watermelons exploding, a big like fight with him, and like food fight with watermelons and tomatoes everywhere, something like that, something cool. But and I really like his voice in the games, and I just think he has a cool personality. That's why he ended up being my favorite Skylander of them all. So here's some Skylanders. That was my top 10. But here's some Skylanders that are really worth mentioning. You know, Boomer, Sting Bomb, Whirlwind, Wildfire, Trap Shadow, Lightning Rod, Sunbird, Echo, Ghost Roaster, Oa. Because they were really close on this list. Whirlwind makes sense to bring back for an episode, you know, like they brought Flash Ring. Why not have her kind of interacting with some of the characters like Wind Up and Hex and Flash Ring? Not probably a whole episode, but just interacting in the background, you know. It would be cool to just see them show up in an episode. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and make sure you leave your favorites or your characters that you would want to see in the TV show. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video.